I strongly believe Kenyans should not be taking sides on what's happening in Tanzania. They should let Tanzanians themselves decide what they want to do with their country. If they want Mama Samia Suluhu to go, so be it. If they want her to stay, so be it. Kenyans should remain neutral. I want us to have a look at some very interesting information on what's currently happening in Tanzania. Dar es Salaam, Nairobi. Amid growing post-election turmoil in Tanzania, reports indicate that President Samia Suluhu Hassan's exact whereabouts remain unconfirmed as nationwide protests and a sweeping communications blackout grip the country. While the president's whereabouts matter, the lack of public information about the president's location is fueling speculation about a possible loss of control or operational command. It comes as the government enforces a night curfew, shuts down large swaths of the internet, and deploys riot police and military units to enforce order. With the main opposition party excluded and the election widely described as a coronation rather than a contest, the uncertainty around the president's visibility adds to perceptions of a leadership vacuum at a critical juncture. Official response: the government has characterized the unrest as isolated incidents and insisted that security forces are restoring order. However, it has not published a public statement either confirming the president's location or addressing the leadership vacuum. What's next? Analysts say the situation is at a turning point. The international community is watching closely, and calls for transparency and credible governance are growing louder. The absence of clarity on the country's highest office may compound the crisis and deepen legitimacy concerns. Bottom line: the president of Tanzania is officially unaccounted for in public reports as the country plunges into unrest following disputed elections. With the government under fire, protesters on the streets, and communications disrupted, the leadership question looms large. We've been getting information from so many sources that Mama Samia Suluhu is missing in action. Her whereabouts are unknown. Today is the fourth day she has not come out in public to address the nation. In fact, all this violence has been happening. Samia Suluhu has been missing in action. And as Samia Suluhu misses in action, we are seeing the military more. The military seems to be taking charge. Is the military that announced the curfew. We've not seen any top government official coming out to address the situation. It's only the military that has been issuing some press statements. All these are just helping in fueling speculations that Samia Suluhu might be gone. The military might be taking charge. We are still waiting in the coming hours to see if Mama Samia Suluhu will come out in public to address Tanzanians. I want us to dig deep into this story for Kenyans and even Tanzanians to understand what could be happening behind the scenes and why Mama Samia Suluhu might be missing in action. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? If you look at things objectively, Mama Samia might be missing in action for some reasons. The first reason, she might be hiding. And I'm saying that because in the recent years, we've not seen such huge protests happen in Tanzania. So the protest might have clearly surprised and scared Mama Samia Suluhu. Because of that, she might be hiding somewhere. That's the first reason. The second reason, Mama Samia Suluhu might just be safe, but still monitoring the situation. She does not want to come out to annoy Tanzanians more. Tanzanians want her out. So if she comes out in public to address them again, that can anger them more. She might be taking a tactical retreat for political temperatures to cool down. We might eventually see her coming out to address the nation. So it might be a tactical retreat. She does not want to anger or to annoy or to provoke Tanzanians more than she has already done. That's why she's taking a tactical retreat. The third reason, Mama Samia Suluhu might be waiting for Tanzania's Electoral Commission to declare her the president-elect of Tanzania for her now to come out fully to take charge. So again, it might be a deliberate strategy on her part to wait for the official confirmation of her as the newly elected president. After that, we might see her coming out to address the nation. I believe those might be the main reasons why Mama Samia Suluhu might be missing in action. But on my part, it's still too early to say it authoritatively that she has fled the country. I think it's still too early for her to flee unless she is seriously a coward. It's still too early for her to flee the country. But again, anything is possible here. We are being told that about 700 people have been killed in Tanzania. If indeed it's true, 700 Tanzanians have been killed in the last 3 days, that in itself can prove that the situation in Tanzania might indeed be very, very bad. It's dire. 700 is a huge number. So if it's true, we might just be seeing or looking at a moribund government, a government that is soon collapsing. I don't think the army or even the police can or will kill more than that. The police and the army will soon surrender. 700 is a very huge number. The army and the police might soon surrender. And in the event they surrender, that will mark the end of Mama Samia's presidency. And it might also mark the end of the ANC domination in Tanzania's politics. For decades, ANC has dominated politics in Tanzania. What's still keeping Samia Suluhu in power is the police and the army. Should they surrender, that will be the end of Mama Samia Suluhu. From where I sit, we are still following things very closely in Tanzania. and we are going to bring you any latest update from them anytime we get them. Make sure you don't miss any of our latest updates by subscribing. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.